Howdy folks, welcome back to For Johan. It is cup final day, Ajax versus PSV Eindhoven. The only big team that's not involved is Feyenoord, so we're actually going to play the game there. The keep is the arena today. Just a little bit of the match preview screen, you can see there, Veltman suspended for us, Johan out with a twisted ankle. The second of those isn't going to make a difference, he wouldn't have played. And they've got Lucasen out with a broken foot, and Josh Brené out with a damaged ACL, I believe. So, yeah, we've got the form, strong form versus inconsistent form. We are match favourites 6-4 if you're interested in your betting odds. So, a couple of things to go over. Obviously, there was no game since last time. The last game out was that Bilbao, that crushing 5-1 victory. We have a problem. Veltman, right back, the only one available. And unfortunately, Zefweek is unavailable really due to that fitness. His condition is 86%. That's probably a little bit too low for us to start. So we're giving a debut to Navajo Backboard today. That's probably not how you say that. That sounds far too English in backboard. He doesn't play basketball. But he seems to be the best option for us. I did toy with playing Sint-Graven or Veergiver at right back or Dykes at right back just because they are more first team. But hopefully it's enough that the rest of the defence will be able to cope with the weakness there, and we should secure our first piece of silverware at the first attempt. So I'll see you pitch side in just a second. So there are your teams. You've seen our squad. There's PSV's Lozano, De Jong, Pereiro, Van Ginkel, Ramselaar, Hendricks. They've got a good side. Definitely better than where they are in the league, and we've probably been quite fortunate to pull away at this stage. I think our points tally in the league, I mean, we are second in it, but that's only because Utrecht have actually played an additional game. It seems that this stays on the screen a bit longer. This is post 15.03 or whatever it is, whatever the patch is that's just come out. This is post that, so this actually stays on screen, which is a little bit more. I'm not racing against time. I've probably wasted too much time. We've been through the teams. Let's crack on, shall we? The assistant does team talks pretty well, so we're going to let him continue, and I've got a few words to say in the tunnel. That's not too many, obviously. But here we are then, the cup final. Let's get kicked off. We'll zoom out a tad. That still needs fixing. That's the level I like it at. I don't know if there's a default. If you know how to set it as a default at a better height or my kind of height, do let me know in the comments. Cup final. I'm blabbering because I'm nervous. And this could be a benchmark for the season, for the save. That's a bad tackle. Surely he's walking. Arias, on his way after 8 minutes, surely. He's gone. Dirk, no, he's come on for Ramselaar. That's obviously the fullback who's disappeared in Arias. So that gives us even more advantage probably to press home and secure a bit of silverware. Here we go then. So it's actually PSV who give the ball away through Van Ginkel. David Neres works it to De Jong, goes back to backboard. I do like the name. I'm just not sure he's going to make it in our squad. Dykes gives it to Eunice. All the work to do. We're not really pushing forward, but we are sort of putting the pins in place for the counter, or for rather the attack. Dolberg's there, he slots one in, 1-0 after 22 minutes, and we have the lead. PSV, that red card is surely going to hinder them. They can't play the best part of the game for 10 men against Ajax, who work the ball so nicely. We're patient, and that's what I like. That's a good ball from backboard. And David Neres skips away, gets past one man, crosses at the near post, and Dolberg slots under the goalkeeper, Zoe, for the... doesn't actually tell me how many goals he scored this season. It's about 28, 29. He's actually scored as many league goals already. I mean, I know we've only got a few games left, as he scored for Ajax last season. So he's going to do better, hopefully, than he did in IRL. Mitchell Dykes doesn't keep the ball, and PSV sort of try and bring it away. I mean, they really are isolated up front now, and we shouldn't really struggle, he says. Here's Eunice to backboard. David Neres takes a strike, it's into the near post, off the side netting near post side. He should have probably pulled that back into that valley of uncertainty, but he went for goal. Can't really blame him, and you can see on the little match display, a corner. This is probably PSV's only hope as the ball comes back out to Schwab, and no one's really closing him down. He gets the cross to Ishmat, and that has to be saved by Inanna, and then Dykes could have easily brought that away, but decides to just run it out of play. So it's going to be another corner for PSV. And crossed in and headed away this time by Dolberg, and we will recover the ball. A little bit a reminder that we can't take it for granted. They certainly are going to have a chance from set pieces, you'd feel. And that's half time. It's been a good half. It's been a good half. We're on the front foot, but then you would expect us to be against 10 men. So I think we'll tell the lads just to maintain performance levels. 10, 11 men, doesn't matter. They're all capable. So let's get out there for the second half and hope that we can take the game and secure that first trophy. So an hour played then, Schöne takes a free kick. David Neres is looking for it. Verba gets a strike on goal, but it's saved by Zoe and cleared out of touch. I think we need to look at changes. The team is a little bit tired. I didn't mention this pre-game, but because of our involvement in this game, league game had to be moved. Now, obviously, they're not changing the end of the season, so we're squashing 4 games into a space of a week. So we play today, we play Tuesday, which I believe is league football. Then we play Thursday in the Europa League, and then we play Saturday or Sunday again in the league. So, ticked off is the word I'd use. There's no advantage to being in this many competitions at this stage. I suppose it's punishment for playing in the Europa League. So I think what we'll do is bring on Sint-Graven, and we'll probably look to take off Dykes as well, although Lukaku is a little bit underwhelming. Maybe we'll bring on Veergiver. He does have the experience, even though he's a moaning whingebag at this stage. So we'll get him on, and hopefully, as I say, we won't throw this away with 20 minutes to play. Nothing really happening. 15 minutes to play now. I think we're going to take off Neres and bring on Ziyech just because of a little fitness. And, well, Ziyech's a great player, isn't he? Let's be honest. So let's get him on, if we may. And straight away a corner. Younes over it. Takes his time. Just goes short to Veergiver. Gives it to Ziyech, who has a strike from distance. I mean, we don't normally do a short corner. We do. I need to check my instructions there, because generally we would float that to the penalty spot. Anyway, backboard, who's done well, I've got to say. Come in for a cup final for your debut. Sim de Jong, can he make it safe? No, Zoe takes the save, or makes the save, and it's into the crowd, out for a corner. It'll be interesting to see what we do this time. Ziyech, if it's anything other than, that's more like it, heading for that penalty spot. Must have just been one off. Verba, and tackled and cleared. So backboard will bring it away. As I say, backboard, when you bought in for your debut, not many, oh dear, and crossed, and we should bring it away. Can we counter? Ziyech, backboard, great ball. Sim de Jong, he's got Dolberg ahead of him. He's also got Ziyech ahead of him. This could be the moment. It's crossed, it's cleared though. And as long as oh, that was a terrible header. He could have taken time to chest that down, and Lucardia has a chance to bring it clear. Is this a chance for PSV? It's lashed into the crowd. I don't know what the foot is. The foot of the stadium? You decide. A few minutes to go. The board's gone up. It's going to be 3 minutes, but we're still in the 90 and not clear. We don't look as fluent as we did, and there's probably a bit of panic. They're striking from distance. They're really trying, but I don't think anything's going to come from it. It'll be desperately disappointing it's a little disappointing not to have scored more, given the extra man advantage and the chances we've had. That's crossed, and there's 2 minutes to go. We are seeing more play. Ziyech, again a short corner. What is happening? Younes gives it to Dolberg. Was he offside? He wasn't. De Jong takes a strike, and Zoe, I mean, he's kept them in the game, you've got to say. But a 1-0 win looks to be on the cards, and a win is a win in a cup final. We'll take that trophy back to Amsterdam. Yippity-doo-dah. And that should be 30 seconds to go. Ziyech gives it to De Ligt. Sint-Graven, Van der Beek. Ziyech now in all sorts of space. Cross is struck. Don't know by who. I think it was the blonde guy, Schöne. So that should be game. I don't know if we get a podium. Did we get a podium? That's all over. We've won the Dutch Cup. Vindication of the management. There it is. I thought the magical scenes. That's. There I am in the brown coat with my black, smart, suave, my Del Boy style trench coat, and happy days all around. That's lots of confetti. I mean, I'm not hoovering that up. So we'll tell the lads we're very pleased, very, very pleased indeed. Everyone's delighted, and that's silverware in the cabinet. That should really help. I mean, look at that fixture list. We got a Cup Glory achievement. You don't see it on your screen. I do see it on mine. Dynamics. I mean, look at that. That's a great boost into the dressing room atmosphere. So, excellent. Do we get any money for that? I think we do. £2 million into the bank. Finances-wise, it's been splendid. Absolutely splendid. I'm trying to find the pound sign. There it is. So, I mean, that's just budgets in top right corner. But look at the balance. £66 million in the bank. Profit this season is £43 million. And that's without really pushing on in the Champions League, and we should receive, I don't know what the league rules are on prize money. I don't think it's going to be as Premier League-esque. In fact, I'm not even seeing a prize money option there. So, yeah. So, maybe that there's not really prize money, but what we do have is an individual TV deal, and we got that for 8.16 million that last year. It'd be interesting to see if that goes up next year, as hopefully we'll be champions. If not, I'll be a little bit disappointed if it goes down. Maybe the main kit sponsor will go up the year after, if we make it that far, of course, in a beta save. So, yeah. I shall be back for the Alkmaar game. Yeah. If that game is quick, we'll do 2 games. But you can see how close these are. It's mental. Absolutely crazy. Alright then, so do pop a like on the video for me if you enjoyed that cup win, our first piece of silverware. It would mean a lot. And do subscribe. Any comments as well, much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.